Hey Blitzers, Emoji Jenny here. We're so happy to welcome you to our official DisneyEmojiBlitz birthday celebration. Woo! Applause please. Can you believe it's been 6 years since the game originally launched in 2016? And of course we have you, our wonderful Blitzers, to thank for its continued success. Joining me to discuss all things DisneyEmojiBlitz today is Emoji Daniel.
Thanks so much for the warm welcome, Emoji Jenny. It's such an honor to be even a small part of this amazing team. To honor this momentous occasion that is the 6th birthday, we've put together this special event just for our players.
That's right. Throughout today's festivities, we'll look back on some great DisneyEmojiBlitz moments from the past.
We'll answer some burning fan questions with the game team.
And maybe a few sneak peeks into the future. Let's take a look now. Ooh, so what do you think? As you can see, Cloud Kingdom is expanding further than ever before. There's a ton of exciting new series coming soon to DisneyEmojiBlitz, and we couldn't resist giving our players a first look at them to kick off our 6th birthday celebration.
That was so awesome. Now that we've had our first peek into the future, how about we reminisce on the past? Blitzers have played a ton of DisneyEmojiBlitz over the past 6 years. From the humble beginnings of picking out your very first emoji, to completing your first event and building up that emoji collection, we've been through it all.
In celebration of everything our Blitzers have accomplished, our team has put together a special infographic to show off some interesting statistics. Check it out. Look at these amazing stats, you guys. Over 46 billion minutes played, almost 200 million emojis owned. This is incredible.
That's a whole lot of blitzing and collecting. Pretty impressive, right?
Well, our team is always hard at work creating new experiences, so there's guaranteed to be a lot more swiping in the future. And speaking of the game team, we've got some familiar faces joining me today to answer all of your questions. It's my pleasure to introduce a few members of the DisneyEmojiBlitz team, Emoji Tiff, Emoji Chris, and Emoji Lucy.
Hey Blitzers, it's so great to speak with you all again.
Thanks for having me back, Emoji Jenny.
Excited to be here for our 6th birthday.
Our most dedicated Blitzers submitted questions on our YouTube channel. So, let's get to those burning questions.
Thanks, Emoji Daniel. Let's start with an easy one. Everyone knows mine is joy, but for all of you, what's your go-to emoji?
I can go first. My go-to emoji is Hatbox Ghost. I actually joined the team around the time Hatbox Ghost was added back to the Haunted Mansion ride at Disneyland. Haunted Mansion has always been one of my favorite rides at the parks, plus he's a real effective clearer at higher levels. The momentum I get when I can clear the board, create rainbow stars, and make high scores feels amazing. There are plenty of emojis I love for the lore association, but nothing quite sticks out like Hatbox Ghost.
Mine is similar to yours, Tiff. My go-to has always been the child since he first came out. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, sure, but the child also almost always clears the entire board. It's super cool to see.
It's interesting that you both brought up power-ups. My go-to has to be Witch Minnie because I love how elegant her power-up is. For those that don't know, Witch Minnie takes the emoji from the bottom row in the middle column. Then based on the color of that emoji, it determines what effect you receive from her cauldron. It makes me, and I hope other players too, feel like they have a choice without interrupting the flow of the game. Or hey, you could also just really like her witchy vibes.
Love that. There really is something for everyone in Cloud Kingdom. So I have to ask, because I think a lot of Blitzers would love to hear the answer. What is our process for creating a new emoji?
Great question. It's actually a very collaborative process. First, we choose which characters we want to create. From there, one of our lead designers will start a brainstorm on what their power-up could be. And when we brainstorm, we gather ideas from everyone, and I mean everyone and anyone, to help us make sure that we are always innovating and creating exciting new experiences for Blitzers to see.
When we brainstorm, we also really contemplate what makes each character unique. What is their personality? What are they known for from the movie, TV show, or game we're working from?
These brainstorms also help find interesting new ways to create power-ups. Most of the time, emojis have power-ups that fit with the event they're debuting in. Other times, we may also have an interesting idea for a power-up that also happens to be a great fit for an emoji, and what that character does in the movie.
Once we've built out an emoji, we then test it extensively. Shout out to our amazing QA team, who are also responsible for recording all of the clips that you've seen in these YouTube videos over the years.
Amazing. What a tremendous team effort. Okay, I have a little bit of a harder question this time. How do we determine what emojis join the game?
Great question. We pull from a bunch of different places. First, we look at what's coming next from Disney. We try to look for what we can have in the game as early as possible. Just like you, we're all also Disney fans. So sometimes there are just characters we love that we want to put in the game, just like we did with Bolt recently.
Speaking of favorites, we also try to think of ways we can showcase some of the most iconic moments from Disney's histories in emojis. At the same time, we also think about what new events we might want to create based on things like the time of the year. Together, you end up with emojis like Winter Belle. She really allowed us to bring a holiday twist to the game while also recreating an iconic scene from Beauty and the Beast.
Variants aren't just limited to big story moments. While we're brainstorming, our team sometimes comes up with new ideas and looks for beloved characters that are all our own. These emojis always feel really close to us, almost like they're a part of our family.
Oh, speaking of new emojis and family, any chance we'll see more new Encanto emojis?
You'll just have to stay tuned to find out, wink wink.
Okay, fine. Well, if that's the case, I think you should definitely stick around, Emoji Lucy. I know players will definitely want to hear more from you. A big shout out and thank you to all the wonderful members of our team for joining us for this event. DisneyEmojiBlitz couldn't exist without their hard work, and communication between our team and our players is key to making a great game, and is one of the big reasons why we do our monthly update videos on our channels.
That's definitely true. And one of the things we know players have been asking for is more group collections. Since collecting emojis is such a big part of our game, the group collections add a huge incentive for collectors to keep playing. That's why we're happy to announce a brand new group collection that we know players have been asking about for a long time, the Jungle Book.
So we have a clear event coming up later this summer for the Jungle Book. And with that event, we're introducing Bagheera to the game, as well as this brand new group collection. Why don't we take a look at both right now? That group collection is looking awesome.
Definitely. We know players have been asking for all the classic Jungle Book characters over the years. The team is so happy we were finally able to make it happen.
Wow, the surprises just keep on coming. Thanks, team.
Now, we've already shown off a little bit of this next event in our last monthly update video, but we figured players would love to see an even bigger sneak peek. Let's take a look at this special presentation for our upcoming Rogue One Clear event. Jyn Erso is my hero. Seeing her take the Death Star plans in emoji form is awesome. Can't wait to play this event soon.
Before we go, I think there's one more thing we want to share with you, Blitzers.
Oh? Okay, let's roll it. That's right, Blitzers. Bruno and Luisa are joining the Cloud Kingdom this summer.
We heard all your feedback after our first Encanto event and saw your outpour of love for the Madrigals. We knew we had to do Encanto emojis again the first chance we could.
The Encanto item event is coming this August, and of course stay tuned for our next monthly update video to get even more details. Well, that about wraps it up for our 6th birthday celebration. We want to thank all of our Blitzers once again for continuing to play our game. We feel the love every day here in Cloud Kingdom, and we hope some of today's prizes are keeping everyone excited.
But before we log off, you know we couldn't end a video without doing an extra special 6th birthday sweepstakes.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Emoji Lucy. Care to do the honors, Emoji Jenny?
Of course! I'm happy to announce we'll be giving away every Mickey and Friends emoji in the game to 6 commenters. To enter, let us know in the comments below what your favorite thing about DisneyEmojiBlitz has been over the years. And be sure to include the hashtag sweeps. We will randomly select 6 comments and give instructions on how to claim your prize. Check out our description below for full details and rules.
This giveaway is major and a great way to end our 6th birthday celebration.
Agreed. Here's to many more years to come in Cloud Kingdom.
On behalf of all of us on the DisneyEmojiBlitz team, thank you again. And until next time, happy Blitzin'!